This may surprise you, but not all Easter eggs are edible or even egg-shaped. Our next guest, the author of DVD Confidential 2, Marc Saltzman, is here to show off some Easter eggs that you'll only find on DVD movies. Welcome to the show, Marc.
Thanks for having me.
Now, kind of explain for us and the audience, what exactly is an Easter egg?
Sure. Well, a DVD Easter egg is a secret planted on that disc, and hundreds of today's movies have them. So the user has to take the DVD remote, press a certain combination of keys on the remote in order to unlock that Easter egg.
Now, these are intentionally put in. These aren't leftovers that they had when they created the movie.
Well, they may be. I mean, an Easter egg can be anything from an alternate ending to a film to a hidden interview with the filmmaker, a video game. But it's not listed on the back of the box.
So the key is that it is hidden, so you've got to search for it like an Easter egg.
Yeah.
All right. So let's head off for our first movie, Finding Nemo. This was like a huge favorite, and actually, I hear it's one of the best-selling DVDs on the market.
Right.
What's the Easter egg on this?
There's 4 Easter eggs on this DVD, but why don't we take a look at one? You'd want to go to the bonus features page.
And this is the first or the second disc?
It's the second disc.
Second disc.
And then you go to the bonus features page.
Bonus features, and
so here we are.
At the same time.
Yeah. So all you do is you take your DVD remote, you press the down arrow a few times.
Okay, down.
And what you want to do is you want to highlight that back arrow, but don't press enter.
Okay, don't press enter.
All right, now that it's highlighted, what you want to do is press the down button on the remote.
Button again.
One more time.
Oh, look, there's a little, like a little fish, a little cheese fish.
Green fish popped up, and now that's your clue. Like, hey, you stumbled upon something secret.
So I can click enter now and activate the extra. So let's take a look at it.
Press enter.
Now.
And this is a mock commercial, a fake commercial for a product called the Aqua
This is what we saw earlier in the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Now, what is this?
Well, this was obviously something that was cooked up by Pixar. That was, this was not made for the movie. It was planned for the DVD. And again, it's just a little added something, a bonus to reward those who are savvy enough, or let's say determined enough to unlock it on the disc.
Okay,
so it's a fake commercial.
It's a fake commercial. You know, that's kind of cool that people take that effort to make it, just a bit more special.
There's another funny clip with Dory the fish, Ellen DeGeneres' character.
Yes.
She talks to you through the screen and knocks on the glass. So there's a lot of great little
cute things. That's kind of cool. You know, it's nice to have that. All right, the second movie we have is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Right, another popular
or
disc.
as some of my coworkers pronounce it, the Carribean.
Right, there you go.
Now, this, I believe, is also on the second disc?
That's right. Pop in the second disc, and then you want to choose the Moonlight Serenade option.
Which,
so that's where we are.
The screen that we're on now.
Now that you're here, you want to press the down arrow a couple of times, and you'll see that the tooth illuminates in gold.
The little gold tooth.
Once again, that's your clue that you stumbled upon the egg. You press enter or select on some DVD remotes, and this will unlock this Easter egg. Now, again, this is one of 3 on this DVD.
Okay.
So,
Keith Richards.
There he goes. So what's funny here is that he's telling the viewer that he's convinced that Jack Sparrow's character, played by Johnny Depp, was actually modeled after Keith Richards in the way he, his swaggered ways.
Did Johnny Depp say that he modeled?
Apparently, he admitted that, he studied his behavior in order to come up with this Jack Sparrow character. It's award-nominating.
I've heard different stories about how he came up with that whole kind of character, some less savory than others.
Okay.
So this is actually cool. I mean,
sure, especially if you're a Rolling Stones fan as well.
It's a rock legend.
Yeah, some other really some fun hidden goodies on the Pirates of the Caribbean DVDs are...
Johnny Depp even gave a little keepsake from the movie.
There you go.
Thank you, John.
There's some Japanese trailers to the film, and there's some also behind-the-scenes special effects features. That, again, you wouldn't know that they were there unless you spent the time to unlock it.
All right, now the next one we have is not a movie. It's actually a DVD of a popular TV series, West Wing.
Yeah, it's not just movies anymore, Roger. We were seeing music DVDs and TV show box sets like The Simpsons and West Wing that also contain these hidden goodies.
Which is, great because I remember when I first got my DVD set, I wish they put some TV series out because I'd really like to catch, Babylon 5, and lo and behold, 4 years later, it finally came out.
Without commercials, better quality, and
you don't have to worry about wearing out the tape. Like, the VHS copies. I'm watching the 50th time, and I don't think the tape's holding up the screen.
I hear you. Well, this one's particularly easy to find. You pop in the last disc, the 4th DVD, which is bonus features, and all you do is you press the left arrow button and then the right arrow button.
Right.
And then a little star will pop up. Again, that's your clue. So you press the enter button. And this is a funny sort of mock documentary of the head of security. A mockumentary, if you will. And this is about the head of security for the show. And they, it's overly dramatic, and they build them up as the slow motion replay. So again, it's cute. If you're a fan of the series, it's a little added extra.
Now, are some of these Easter eggs actually made after the movie, but before the DVD's produced? Like, hey, we should throw in some really cool stuff.
Yeah, that's a good question. Sometimes it is cutting room floor material that they figure, well, this is better as an Easter egg than as a listed feature. Other times, we're starting to see film studios and filmmakers create Easter eggs specifically for the DVD. So, for example, in American Pie, they say, oh, well, did you want to see an Easter egg? Well, here you go. And the cast members throw eggs at the camera.
Cool.
So, like little silly things like that. It could be as simple as that, or it can be something like in Terminator 2, if you punch in the date the nuclear war happened, I think it's August 29th, 1997, an alternate version of the film, a 156-minute version that James Cameron never released, and including an alternate ending. So it could be pretty sophisticated or something as silly as a gag.
We got enough time. Let's go through the last one.
Right.
This is also was actually a movie, then a TV series.
Planet of the Apes.
And this is the Planet of the Apes.
35th anniversary edition. This just came out last week. So what you want to do is you want to pop in the second DVD once again.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to take a while. Obviously, we're just doing this for the first time. And you want to choose from the main menu. It's called Ape Phenomenon, I believe. So we'll wait for it to load. But once again, this is another hidden goodie for those who are maybe fans of the film.
Oops, let's just...
you can hit the home or menu button.
Let's hit the menu button right here.
Bypass all those ads that we're now seeing on DVDs.
Oh,
the nerve, right? All the trailers.
So you said Ape Phenomenon.
Ape Phenomenon. You just want to scroll that.
Ape Phenom.
Then you want to highlight main menu at the bottom. Don't press enter. Then press the right arrow button.
Ooh, we got a little silhouette of one of the female apes, I believe.
Press enter. And voila, we have another hidden clip. This is a vintage commercial for Planet of the Apes action figure.
You know what got me was on the G.I. Joe. I watched G.I. Joe, the cartoon movie. They actually introduced a bunch of commercials for the toys.
Right.
This is actually kind of cool that they do this. I hope I see more of this.
Some of our viewers may remember when this actually aired.
No,
I can't say
I had a hand-me-down General, the General Ape.
Right on.
Except you didn't have the horse, and I used the box like a boat and pretend you would sail down the river.
What's funny is that if you saw this commercial today, it would have all these disclaimers like, ocean not included and things like that.
Yeah, it's interesting because it kind of gives you a glimpse of how things were back then. And,
I love it.
They are today. Thanks a lot, Marc.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Right now, we got even more Easter eggs on our website, including one from Lord of the Rings that's a little too racy to show on TV. Just visit our website, techtv.com/call for help.